What's this? Noah reviewing a new game? I know, it shocks me too. This game I've been following not at all, because this was a Kickstarter game from the one and only Keiji Inafune, who left Capcom because Capcom shat on Mega Man, and well, I love Mega Man. Mega Man X Command Mission, no, Maverick Hunter X is my favorite 2D platformer of all time, and the Mega Man series is a great deal of fun. So I was very excited to see Mighty Number 9. Now, let's just get this out of the way. All previous reviews you probably watched of this game kicked them right out of the room, because let me just tell you something. I am a kid who likes, to an extent, some bad games, you know. I said I like Graphic Cortex before. I admitted I like Shadow the Hedgehog. So, if you're expecting me to trash this game like this, like that, then just push that out, because you're not going to hear anything horrible from me unless it's really that big of a deal. But I'm here to look at the qualities and the problems. That's how I review things, so let's not waste any more time, just jump right into this game.
The story starts with a robot rampage, and we're introduced to Mighty Number 9, or rather Beck, and Dr. Will White. Will sends Beck to deal with the robots, and then we're introduced to a character named Garaham, who is totally not the main villain of the game, oh no. But he blames a character named Blackwell for the robot outbreak because of an incident years ago. And while this is happening, 8 of Will's robots go maverick, see what I did there, and it's Beck's job to save them, which he does, but in the middle of all this, the scientist named Sonda, I believe, figures out that one of Will's creations, Trinity, is behind all of this, and later finds out that Blackwell is innocent, and the one who released Trinity was Garaham. Big shocker, because he's a money whore. Will sends Beck to save Trinity, and he does just that, and everybody lives happily ever after. Unless you bought the DLC, but we'll cover that later. I don't talk about the presentation of a game because I don't care, but this game looks like it belongs on a PS2 game, and the cutscenes are terrible, with voice acting and poor animation, and it's weird because some voice acting I do like Mighty Number 8's Beck, Will, and Blackwell. The rest is either corny or cringing. Sonda is cringing to listen to. And like I said, I don't care about how the game looks, all I care about is the gameplay. Which is Mega Man, but at the same time different. Like, the base gameplay is the same as Mega Man, but the biggest difference is being that you don't kill things by shooting them to death. What you do is shoot them enough for them to glow, then you dash into them to steal their souls. Oh, wait, robots. Right. Steal their programming. Yeah. When you do, one of 4 things could happen. If it's blue, you store up energy to make an extra life bar. Like E-Tanks, really, in the Mega Man series. When it's red, your gun powers up. Yellow reduces your damage, and green increases your speed. And I like this type of gameplay, but the thing that scared me was that we wouldn't get any new weapons at the end of the stage, but I was gladly proven wrong. You get weapons after saving other mighty numbers, and I like 4 out of 8 weapons. The sword is like playing Zero, the rocket launcher does a lot of damage, and it's my main weapon when fighting Trinity. The ice weapon is a stronger version of your default weapon, and it doesn't shoot as far, and the electric weapon drains energy from other robots. And the rest are alright. Let's talk about level design for a second. I find the main 8 stages to be very fun. They are hard, but it's a fun type of hard. It's always changing things up, like you'll be jumping on cars, and then later you'll be dodging sword slashes, you'll be playing hide and seek at the White House, or even having a water and ice level combined. These are fun levels. I love these levels. And the bosses have a lot more personality and challenge that the classic Mega Man series has been lacking after 3. I'm looking at you, Mega Man 10. However, once you beat those levels, my overall fun drops like a rock when you unlock the factory and the prison, as well as the last level. The prison is a level that you play as Call, aka not Roll, and when I mean not Roll, like, I like her more than Roll, and I find it cool to play as a new character, and Call has moves that I like, but she is too underpowered. Like, the boss fight she fights at the end of the stage is the worst boss fight in the game because it's a waiting game. And that's always fun, right? The factory level is boring, and the final level is meh. But the final boss makes up with it with a challenging final boss I lacked recently. And the only problem I truly see is the frame rate. Now, I don't know if this is just the PS3 version, but this frame rate is unacceptable. And I don't know if this is the PS3's fault again, but there needs to be a patch. But even so, I still have fun playing it for some reason.
Hey, Noah, what's up?
Oh, not much. Just playing a game.
Do you know how much money went into that game?
No, how much?
$4 million.
And that wasn't a total act. I literally did not find out about the total amount of money until after the game was over. This is totally unacceptable. $4 million? And this is what we got? This alone, my entire opinion of the game changed for the worst. But once looking back at the footage when making this review, I don't want to hate this game because I did legitimately have fun playing it. I noticed there was DLC for the game, and I was thinking long and hard about getting it, and also, why the hell is there DLC for this game already? But I thought, it's only $5, it can't be that bad. And it's not, in fact. I was loving the idea that there was a Mighty No. 9 version of Bass. And if you don't know, I love Bass. He's my favorite anti-hero ever. And to see a not Bass in this game was cool. And her name is Ray, who's out to kill Will. And the DLC level is fun. And her fight is my favorite boss fight in the entire game. And your reward for beating this level is that you get to play the game as Ray. And she's a joy to play as. She slashes and dashes into her enemies without needing to stun them. The problem with her is that she needs to kill to survive, and her health bar drops over time. She's sort of like Venom, who needs to eat people to survive the level. The difference being when Venom eats people, he gains all his health. Ray only regains the health that she lost because of hunger. Let's just say if you get hit, you can't regenerate any health back, which makes her fighting the other mighty numbers next to impossible. But to recap, I like playing as Ray in the levels, I hate playing as her in boss fights. Overall, Mighty No. 9 is a disappointing game, with great gameplay, bosses, and level design, but everything else is so unpolished and a waste of $4 million. That line is perfect for this game. Is Mighty No. 9 a blessing or a curse? And I hope for if and when we get a new game, they will know the problems and fix them. Sort of like Mega Man 1. And if the Mighty No. 9 series cartoon rumors are true, maybe we'll get a Sonic Boom syndrome where the cartoon will be good to the point where people will forget about the bad games. But as everything is right now, I'm giving Mighty No. 9 a 6 out of 10, an okay game.
You know, it's really disappointing how this game turned out, but I hope the next game will be great. So, what are we going to do next time? Actually, I think I'm going to review...
Not so fast, NNBandicoot.